Hi, my name is Rosslyn and I'm the Coordinator of Student Leadership here at the University of South Australia. I'd like to start by acknowledging that the lands that I'm standing on today are the traditional lands of the Kaurna people, and I pay my respects to Kaurna elders past, present and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge their ongoing spiritual and cultural relationship to the land. I'd like to acknowledge that the fact that the university's metro campuses are all located on the lands of the Kaurna people. The university's campus in Whyalla is located on the lands of the Bangala people, and the university's campus in Mount Gambier is located on the lands of the Boandik people. And we extend our acknowledgement to all of the traditional owners. So today we have a really fun video involving slime and how you can use slime in your mindfulness practice. So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, why is the woman who manages the UniSA Plus Award program and the Aspire program doing a video on slime? You'd be asking yourself a very interesting question. So we know that the research shows us that people with high levels of emotional intelligence are far more likely to experience high levels of well-being and happiness. They're far more likely to have success in their relationships and their careers. And as you all know, there are 5 elements of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, motivation, and social skills. And the wonderful thing about emotional intelligence is that unlike IQ, with deliberate practice, you can grow your emotional intelligence. And we know that one of the most successful ways to do that is through mindfulness. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the practice of being deliberately aware of what's happening for you. It's about being deliberately conscious of what's happening around you and within you. It's about being conscious of your breath, of your thoughts, and of your emotions. We know that people who practice mindfulness become a lot more deliberate about how they're feeling, and they become a lot more aware of what they need to do in order to be the best version of themselves. Now, there are many ways to practice mindfulness, and you've heard about meditation. Some people use yoga as a mindfulness practice. Whatever you use, there are some really core elements. Number 1, you need a quiet place to practice mindfulness. Number 2, you need to find an activity that allows you to be distracted from external factors and really focus on yourself. Focus on your breath. Focus on your heartbeat. Focus on the thoughts you're having. And focus on the emotional responses to those thoughts. And then the third thing you need to do is actually put that mindfulness into practice. And the research shows us that you only need about 10 minutes a day in order to reap the benefits from a mindfulness practice. So back to your original question, what does slime have to do with any of this? Well, it was actually my daughter Charlotte who brought the idea of slime as a way to practice mindfulness to my attention. Unbeknownst to Charlotte, she actually stumbled across her own mindfulness practice a couple of years ago when she was swept up in the wave of slime fever, obviously not literally. Charlotte loves to play with slime. Charlotte loves to make slime. Charlotte loves to poke at the slime. She loves to listen to the sound of the slime when the bubbles crack. She loves making big bubbles. What she finds is that by playing with the slime, she experiences a very real sense of calmness, a real sense of awareness. And through that awareness, we've been able to have some great conversations about her own thoughts and emotions. So the star of today's show is really Charlotte. And Charlotte is going to be showing us how to make slime and some of the things that she does to play with slime that allows her to really focus in on herself, allows her to focus in on her breath, allows her to focus in on her thoughts and her emotions.
I'm going to be only making 2 different types of slime. I'm going to be making normal regular slime and cloudy and fluffy slime. Step 1 is get your bowl and pour the glue in. Next step is to add some Elmer's magical liquid, or you can add some ball wax. Always remember not to add too little or too much. Your slime is ready is when it's all of the edges and when it's all in one pile and it's not, and you can easily get rid of it on the spoon. So as you can see, it's still a bit sticky, but even though it is, keep on mixing. You can see it's kind of coming together. When it's kind of in the consistency as mine is right now, and then you need to keep kneading it on a plate with your hands. As you can see, the slime is just about done. I like poking the slime because it has a really nice sound. And I quite like the feel of the slime in my hands and the texture. Now I'm going to show you how to make fluffy slime. This time I'm going to make it a blue colour. Now I'm going to add the shaving foam bit by bit. As you can see, the shaving foam makes it into a completely different type of blue. I can make it fluffier and add more shaving cream if I want, or I can leave it like this. I'm going to add some more shaving cream because I want my slime to be nice and fluffy. Now back to the fluffy slime. Now I've added quite a lot of the shaving cream, and I'm going to add my activator now. Be ready for a mess with the slime, because this slime will always make a bit of a mess when touching. As you can see, this big bunch has gone really well. I'm going to buff the rest of it out and keep on mixing. Fluffy slime is quite different because it's more of a jiggly slime, but in a good way. Here's some of the sounds that fluffy slime makes. As you can hear, they're very different to the first slime that we made. So I'm going to show you the slime that I made before we did this video. And I'm going to show you the things that I love doing with it. And this is the slime that I've made. My three top tips with playing this slime is stretching it, making bubbles, and poking it. So I hope you enjoyed the slime making tutorial.
Okay, so Charlotte has shown you that there are lots of different ways that you can make and use slime. So what I'm going to strongly encourage you to do is to think about where the slime is for you and how you can actually incorporate slime into your daily mindfulness practice. So here are my top tips. Number one, think about the kind of slime that you enjoy touching, that you enjoy playing with, and it's going to be different for different people. Some of you are going to love the squishiness of the activator slime. Others of you are going to really enjoy the texture of the fluffy slime. The most important thing is you find a kind of slime that allows you to really focus in on what you're doing. Remember, mindfulness is about being very deliberate. And slime is a way to distract you from what's happening around you. So that's the most important thing. Number 2, find a way to create a mindfulness practice. Now, it doesn't need to be many, many minutes a day. 10 minutes a day for as many days a week as you can do it is a really great way to start. Number 3, and very importantly, Charlotte wanted me to remind you to ensure that you put a lid on your slime. Once you have made your perfect slime, it is going to last you for a very long time. So pop a lid on it, an airtight container, and just be prepared to massage the slime again once you take it out, because sometimes the ingredients settled. So if you enjoyed this very, very short video on using slime with mindfulness, I would strongly encourage you to think about signing up for the UniSA Plus Award program and or the Aspire program. We think that students need to round out their academic experiences by really thinking about how they can build things like their emotional intelligence while they're at the University of South Australia. So, hope you enjoyed today's video. Make your slime, use your slime, even if it's just for pure enjoyment, and I look forward to seeing you at another time soon. Enjoy your UniTopia.